Everyone, and welcome to FSEN Daily. I am your host, Steve Howard. We're coming on at 7 o'clock at night, right in the middle of basketball games, but we wanted to get today's show in because we had a lot of information to put out. So real quickly, we're going to do some updates here on scores and games that are going on right now. So right now, this just in from our partners over at Borderland Sports. Kenya Teal leads Del Valle 41-29 at the end of the third quarter. And for the Americas versus the Americas game, Americas leads 24-21 at the half over El Paso High. Those are the updates that we have right now for games that are currently going on right now. And we've got a couple games set to tip off here in about 15 minutes. So probably right as this show is ending, you have some games tipping off. So we got that out of the way. So I want to do a recap of yesterday's games real quickly. So yesterday, Anthony loses to Coahoma 64-73. Mountain View wins 56-44 over Harmony Science Academy. Kenya Teal, Bowie loses 52-71 against Isleta. And in the other game, we have actually had the privilege of being in the building for this game. Folks, let me tell you, Andrus is young and they're scary. And that is a dangerous team because they're just young enough to not know any better to where they can make some noise in the postseason, I do believe. But they did win last night 51-20, and it was easy. It was easy. That team is long. They're athletic. They play both ends of the floor, and they have some talent. That talent is young, and it's hard to win with young talent and go a long ways, but that young talent can also go further because they don't know any better. They don't know to be scared in big moments. They don't know what they don't know at this time, and so this is a very scary team, in my opinion, this Andrus team. They're scary good. They're young, scary good. Their best players are sophomores, folks. The next 2 to 3 years, they're going to terrorize El Paso and teams in UIL in general. So I'm definitely looking forward to that Andrus team. They are the team on the come up, in my opinion. You still got the powerhouse Chapin for this year for sure, but Andrus is a force. They're a force to be reckoned with, and so I'm excited for that young team. I'll tell you that much. So let's look at today's games, folks. So 6A action already closed out. Coronado loses 31-66 to Friendship. The other teams in 6A, Eastwood wins 57-51 over San Angelo Central. Eastlake 62-56 over Odessa Permian. And then we've got a slew of games ongoing at the moment. You got Irvin playing Riverside. El Dorado and Chapin plays in about 11 minutes. And then you got the Del Valle Kenya Teal game in the third quarter, and Americas in El Paso High going on right now. So there's a lot of basketball being played in this city, a lot of basketball still going on the boys' side. All our girls' teams are out, unfortunately. And so today, this is why I wanted to do this show. So today we spent a good portion of the day, myself, Borderland Sports, putting together the teams for the Rising Stars Showcase. Those invitations will start going out tomorrow to those student athletes who've been selected for the Rising Stars Showcase. They'll have a week to say whether they want to be in or not, and then we'll move to the alternate list. So it'll be 20 players, 20 boys, 20 girls, but we have 25 players selected. There's 5 alternates, so just in case. But that's done. Super excited about that. looking forward to getting this girls list out next week for sure. Well, this week for sure. We're going to wait until the boys kind of subsides. We don't want to impact anybody's playoffs right now with an invitation for a showcase. We want these kids to stay focused on the task at hand. So if those individuals, teams have been eliminated and they made the showcase, they will get an invite, but those still playing, we're not gonna even touch sending them any information to them until it's over. So coaches don't have to worry about that. Now we do have coaches voting going on right now for the senior showcase games. So we selected roughly about 80 players, 40 boys, 40 girls, for coaches to vote on for the senior showcase. And so they're doing that voting right now as we speak. They have until Friday to close that voting out. And then at that time, we will start notifying the seniors who coaches have selected to be in this showcase game. And we should have everything wrapped up, all teams final by the end of the month. And yeah, we'll have picture day. We'll have media day on March the 8th. So if there's any media outlets out there that's interested in participating in the media day, we made a post. Go on the Borderland AllStarShowcase.com website. Go to media requests, fill out the form. You got these requests need to be in by 1 March because we need about a week to process them. If you don't have a badge, you're not getting in. If you don't fill out a request, you're not getting in. And this is for the entire, the not only just the media day, but for the banquet and the All-Star Showcase itself. So there's a process. Follow the process, and you'll be able to participate in it and take some time and look at that. Outside of that, we really don't have a lot for today. We wanted to put out this basketball stuff for the playoffs for sure. You can see that ticker going. You got El Dorado and tipping off at 7:30. That's going to be a good game. Coronado final. But, yeah, so we've definitely been busy at work here for sure, trying to make this one of the best exposure opportunities locally for student athletes. And if you're a sponsor and you want to be a part of this, reach out. We've got sponsorship opportunities available. Sponsorships start at $500. That helps with trophies, with minimizing the cost for student athletes for banquets, for the banquet and venue rental. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of costs associated with running this type of event, and any partnership that we can get is definitely a plus. But the event's going to happen, and it's going to be an awesome event. And it's going to be a good time. Definitely going to be a good time. But I think that's going to sum this up, folks. Again, this has been a quick FSEN Daily. But I wanted to get on here and get this information out. We thank you guys for tuning in. Love you guys. Stay watching. God bless you. Keep supporting student athletes here in the Borderland.